Well, we're back. I'm in the high pH section of this field. It's on the same row, and I had taken a tissue test here at V4 and also tassel, and this area was showing sufficient on NPK and S. Actually a little bit higher on N than the other section of the field. An observation, this area, the plants have been a little shorter all season. They started the season shorter. I'd done that video about the canopy density, and this area would be thigh high while the other area was waist high. But no matter, 29,000 harvestable ears and almost identical kernel counts. 506 up here and 505 at the other end of the field. The plant health is fairly similar. I think it's fired up a little more from the bottom than the other part of the field. Nice strong stalks, nice roots. We've been without rain for 9 days now. I kind of find it funny that people go 9 days and they start putting up pray for rain signs in the Midwest. And down here it's just like 9 days is not even nothing. So that's the ear size. I pulled back a few in a row so I could kind of get some confidence that the samples I was pulling were indeed representing the field. I'd say a good 500 kernels on these guys. So that's what it is, ground truthing the plant tissue test. And we know what the kernel counts are now. We know what the ear looks like. We know what the soil looked like before the season, and now we know what the tissue looked like at tassel, and now we know what the ears look like. So this is probably the high point in my field. There may be others, but this is what I followed all season, and this will help me make the decisions on what to improve on next year. I'm going to be watching the yield monitor to see if the bushels are the same at this part of the field as they are at the other, or if they're flipped. That might indicate something went wrong with probably phosphorus getting these kernels filled, and maybe zinc. That's a good step in the right direction. If you guys are in your season right now, be a great idea to get a tissue test going. Follow it all the way through to R6 and then through the combine monitor, and start learning what sufficient means on your farm as far as yield goes. And then you may be highlighting some nutrients that you're short on that you can improve, and next year get higher yields, or maybe increase your plant population. That was my main weapon this year, was adding 2,000 ears to the mix, and I think it was a good choice. You can look at the tips here. I think we got good extension all the way to the end here. So there you go, update from Two Happy Children Farm. One of the last looks at this area. I've kind of wrapped up all my hand checking, and I'll come back in a few weeks to look at how green these plants still are, if they are at all, and then we'll be getting ready for harvest. Thank you.